Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Red with 1,561 rating versus Miriam with 936 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and with that being said, let's hop right in, and we are going to see Red win the rock, paper, scissors shoot, and they will decide to go first. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Keldo, Shaylin, Planet, Merly, Terraforming. They have Blue, Sornier, Nimble, Sunfish, Starter, and Swap Frog, so they are playing the Joshua Schmidt build of the deck by playing Sunfish. I remember when like Triv was playing all the Nimbles and stuff too. They're gonna go ahead, terraforming, go search Planet, and then activate Shaylin effect. So summon out Shaylin, discard Keldo, mill 3, mill Medora, Kelbeck, activate Kelbeck effect, and then they're gonna go ahead and mill. So they mill Shaylin, Havness, Keldo, Magma. They mill Angler, Red. So new chain link, Havness 1, and then Angler 2, and they just let it resolve. Okay, you know, they don't try to go ahead and Sornier banish there or anything. They do know that they have planets, so they just play through it every single time. And then they're gonna put back, summon out Kikalos, Kikalos effect, and then Kikalos gonna go search for Rhino. And then Planet, search for Havness. Kikalos effect, tag out into Merly, and then activate Merly 1, Kit 2, so go ahead, mill 8, mill Havness, Scream, Merly, Rhino, Kelbeck, Solic, so new chain link, Rhino 1, Merly 2, Solic 3, Scream 4, Sornier 5 on Kikalos, and then if they use a shuffle back on Kikalos, at least it means that they cannot go for the Rukalos in this spot, unless they just want to go and kit in the Rukalos, which isn't very great. Search off Scream, search off Solic, resolve the fusions, put back Merly, Havness, Rhino. Okay, well, I guess Fusion and then Rhino, but then they just put back Rhino to bring out Kaleido. Then they're going to go Kaleido 1, target Sunfish, Planet 2, pop Beaver. Yeah, a lot of people always made like a big deal, like, oh, you know, I milled Angler, like, let's go, but like, it doesn't even feel like it does a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. There's like so many spots where it doesn't. I mean, at least if you have the extra Sunfish, then like, you still can resolve Angler next turn, which is nice. Like, to its full value. You can't always do that if they start out in your bodies or something. Summon Rhino, dump Shaylin effect. Obviously, you know, you Planet pop 1, Kaleido spin the other, you still have 2 in deck. You haven't used Rhino yet, the graveyard effect is what they've used. Dump Shaylin effect, put back Shaylin, Merly, bring out Garua, Dark effect to go take, bring out Druis Worm, overlay those, go for Beatrice, and then they're going to link off into an Elf. Beatrice effect, attach Guru, go dump Merly, Garua, draw, they just want Merly and graveyard for Elf, and then set Solic, pass turn, they draw blue. Now let's see, draw phase, standby phase, main phase, normal summon blue, activate Elf effect, bring out Merly from the graveyard, and then Merly effect to mill 3, mill Rhino, Sornier. They're trying to Kaleido, but they can't because no Aqua was sent to graveyard on this chain link by a card effect. Only a warrior and a dragon. So it's a pretty big misplay. Oh, there we go. I thought it was tier, my bad. Just, okay, so they're going to go Rhino, Sornier. And then new chain link, Shaylin 1, Rhino 2, Kaleido 3, spin back blue, dump Havness. Shaylin already activated, so you can resolve it. Okay. Put back Havness, put back Shaylin. So Shaylin make Kikalos, Havness make Rukalos. Wasn't necessarily supposed to be done like that. Discard, special. And then they're going to go Keldo effect, put back Dark, Instant Fusion, and Rhino. And then new chain link. Planet effect, pop Swap Frog, and they just go ahead and emit defeat there. If they go starter, they go Rukalos negate. Like they could have changed starter in response to the chain link being built. Again, I think if the chain link was built more properly, maybe they would have, because the Shaylin was supposed to resolve the summon Kikalos and a new chain link Havness, and the opponent could very easily read the Kikalos at that point. But they messed up. They have Nib, Imperm, Bell, Terraforming Medora. They have Necro Valley, Sunfish, Foolish, Sornier, and Blue. So they're going to go main phase, activate Foolish Burial, and then Foolish dump Angler, Angler effect, bring out Beaver and Sunfish. And Foolish is a lot better in this build because you can still resolve the Sprint. Gigantic 1, Imperm 2. Yeah, you definitely Imperm that. No thought needed, otherwise you can't nib. Your opponent's going to start getting the Swap Frog things. Summon Blue, Blue into Jet. Jet effect goes search, grab Starter. And then activate Starter, chain nib. So they're going to tribute their field, special summon, and then they can bring out from deck. They wanted to stop it before, they want to drop nib before they brought out red, so that way red can't stop the nib. And then normal summon out the Sunfish, go in the Sprint effect, dump Angler, Angler, go bring out double Beaver, overlay for Soul Sweeper, banish nib, activate Necro Valley, so they have a bounce off Sprint and a red, but absolutely no follow up at all. So I mean the nib coming back is going to be a lot of pressure too. Activate Terraforming, go search Planet, and then activate Planet, go search Shaylin, and then they're going to go normal summon Medora, battle phase, attack Sprint, main phase 2, Shaylin effect. They're going to chain red to negate and destroy that. Necro Valley's up. Talons to draw Talons and nib. Did you really need to draw with it though? Couldn't you have taken their monster? But I guess what do you make? It's just like Elf, right? That doesn't do anything. Or Sprint that doesn't do anything. Pass, they draw Swap Frog. And then summon Swap Frog, no effect. But remember, they are under Necro Valley. Go in the Mannequin Cat, battle phase, attack Medora, and then main phase 2. Pass. Oh, okay. Draw Planet, battle phase, attack over, pass, draw Jerusalem, pass, draw Talons. Then the opponent's gonna go ahead and scoop there. Yeah, I mean, it's still Spright versus Tier, and you're putting more engine into the Spright deck, so you're taking away from the best qualities of Spright, really, which is that you have a bunch of hand traps, because you really need to be able to hand trap Tier a bunch to have a chance. If you play against not great Tier players, then one Imperm or one Veiler has a lot more value than if you play against a good Tier player, because they understand oh, okay, I need to play around these cards, summon Mud and then Kit, or summon Kit, I don't care if this gets Impermed, I know how to play around it. Kit 1, Planet 2, you're gonna Imperm? Sure, I still mill 5. I don't know, I was a big fan of Spright for a little while, especially I don't know. I mean, you don't really need to go for Necro Valley to flood your opponent. You can really just Newman lock your opponent, and that's enough. Sometimes it's still scary though, because if Tier starts off with Keldo discard Medora, that is so tough. That is instantly very, very, very rough. But I don't know. There's just no way you play Necro Valley in this deck. I'm not even gonna lie. You can't get Toad add backs, and then there's no point of even trying to play with the Toad stuff. You're not going to get Toad add back, you're not going to Elf Toad. I don't know, if Necro Valley is just a hand trap, it probably does more going first. Hand traps are really good going first. Going second, the hand traps are awkward, because Tier just plays through them every single time. Especially when they see what deck you're on, there's no fear of milling 5 once they see what deck you're on. Even if you play the Sunfish and Angler, because the best you're gonna get out of your mills is 2 level 2 bodies. Wow, they could get Solix, Scream, Shufflers, the other mill 5 of whichever one they use Kelbeck, YuGiOh. I feel one thing that Spright has going for it is that usually all of its cards in hand are live. I guess depending on the hand though, if you draw too much engine, then normal summon get interrupted. The rest of the engine doesn't do anything. But it'll be interesting to see if more people try to play this deck, this build of the deck with the Sunfish, and see how they try to improve on it, and see if it gets better over time, because I do resolving Anglers crazy. I love this card so much, so much. But with all of that being said, the DB Grinder, signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.